Hi, Brittany.
Hi.
So we're now going to ask the questions for heavy.com. Question number 1. Did you ever really think that you would be able to convince Monty to keep you? Do you think he made the right choice?
I knew it would be difficult, and man, I was going to try. That's for sure. You don't just go out silently, right? But at the end of the day, I knew he was pretty set in his ways. I knew that I was the target of his, not even this week, but the week before. So I didn't think I'd be able to convince him, although I certainly was going to try. And at the end of the day, I also understand that I would have given him a run for his money on some of those mental comps in the last, final 3 HOH. So from his perspective, perhaps it made sense.
Question number 2. How are you feeling about seeing Michael again? Are you planning on confronting him about his eviction speech?
I have so many questions for Michael. I'm not going to lie. It definitely hurt, and I felt very blindsided. I just trust him. I trusted him with a lot, both in my game and personally, that both were used, sort of against me on his way out. I understand he's a huge fan of the game, and so he was going to do everything he could to preserve his game. So I get that, but I'm a little nervous to see him again and just want some answers and to clear the air.
Question number 3. Why did you decide to vote to keep Alyssa? Do you regret that decision?
I knew I knew that the house was targeting me, so they couldn't target me anymore. I just wanted to see if I could shake things up a little bit. I knew there was a very big chance that Turner was going to vote out his best friend as well, Alyssa, and that it would end up in a tie. And so I thought, well, at the end of the day, if it ends up a tie, at least Monty has to get some blood on his hands and break that tie and be responsible for that. And perhaps there would be a smidgen of a chance that I could divert and cause some question in terms of, was it me? Was it Turner? Who flipped? Like I said, already going to be targeted. Might as well try to shake things up a little bit and see if I could, create a little bit of a diversion.
Question number 4. What game move are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of sticking around 2 more weeks after Michael, blew up my game on his way out. Winning that pivotal snooze fest veto was so important to my game to keep my safety, and just realizing, you know what, I can play this game. And I got so close. I think there was 3 other competitions where I lost just by seconds or 1 day's worth of an answer or a tiebreaker. There could have been a lot more wins there if things just would have shaken out a little differently. So I'm really proud of just coming into my own and really giving everyone a run for their money by myself. Just Brittany, no Michael.
And then last question. If you could press the rewind button and start the season over, what, if anything, would you do differently?
I would definitely remember that this is an individual game, that you do have to play with other people. I think it was really difficult for me, especially since I didn't share my profession and a big part of who I am, to feel like myself authentically. And I just wanted to share that with at least someone else. And that happened to be Michael. I think it's so easy to get personal and games sort of intertwined and to create these really strong friendships and relationships. But at the end of the day, you are playing a game. And so I think I would perhaps not share quite as much, perhaps be a little bit more hesitant in how much I would trust. And then also, when I am working with somebody, really make sure that if any other sort of bogus conversations come up or things that you just find yourself agreeing to, but you're not really going to uphold, that I would make sure that the people I'm truly working with were aware of those conversations from me. I don't want to let anybody's mind run wild here. I want to make sure that they understand. I think I was kind of filtering that out for them, but I understand now that they need to hear it from me.
Great. Thank you, Brittany.
Thanks.